What's going on, Capricorn family? I see that there are some of you that are at a crossroads right now about whether or not to reach out to someone, give them the benefit of the doubt, give them a second and or final chance, have a conversation about something, or whether you should just keep it pushing. Move on and let it go. Let it rock. Capricorns, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. Please hit the like button, subscribe, join the membership family, and let me know where you're watching from. My alarm's going off. Excuse me. Family, Capricorns and cross watchers. Bottom of the deck, we see the Three of Swords over here. So we see that there's been some hurt and pain here. Definitely the reason why somebody's considering letting a situation totally go. As we see the Six of Swords here, which the Six of Swords, similar to the Seven to me, speaks to letting a situation go, just moving on to calmer waters. And it can be with a conversation or without. The Ten of Swords, heavy air. The Three, this, oh, excuse me. Why was I thinking this was the Ten of Swords? Because I haven't looked at this deck in a long time. This is actually the Page of Swords. So getting into this, what I was using when I was thinking this was the Ten of Swords, I was like, oh, getting ready to end something. But this has to do with somebody being immature with their mouth, with their thought processes. So still in line with there's a major issue. Some of you, it could be with a child, could be with a parent, as we see the mother here and the son here. But I strongly get all the air, communication being an issue. So actually, since we're using this deck, we're going to use this one to clarify. And let me make sure. Yeah, okay. Let's clarify this Page of Swords here. Oh, we're not taking any of these. Clarifying this Page of Swords. Which also speaks, watching someone from a distance. And distance it is. The Ten of Pentacles here, a family situation. Looking at a relationship, romantic or family, we see. Some of you could be workplace, ready to end a situation, leave with no notice. But somebody being, I feel like, very reckless about a commitment. The family, your family. We see a man, woman, and child here. One more for this Page of Swords. Now I feel very strongly that there was something, so not just somebody taking some type of wild action with the overall energy being that Two of Wands, but somebody saying something reckless, being naive, not paying attention, being very careless. And now we see this Pisces energy with the Observer or the Hangman traditionally, which this situation bringing clarity. And the way that it looks in this Ten of Pentacles here, it's almost as if you might have accidentally seen something, gotten a wrong text message, overheard something while you were passing by. But what somebody was saying or doing, their actions, even their mentality, just being a turn off, not working. The Six of Knives, again, this wanting to move forward, moving on to calmer waters. And this gives the vibes of just leaving someone behind here. Again, this Ten of Pentacles and this Observer here, you've seen everything that you need to see, packing it up and leaving. And some of this, for those of you that are just exiting stage left here, leaving it back because the drama is not worth it. We see confusion here, chaos, competition. It could be that somebody, is trying to put one person against another here in certain situations. Some of you just do not have time for it. Again, some of you are busy, booked and busy with that Ten of Pentacles. We see another 10 here with the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you have to let this go because you are having a lot of good things happen for you. This Wheel of Fortune, things starting to turn into your favor. You could be needing to cut somebody off, Capricorns, that is not serving you, that may be keeping you back from what it is that you're really looking for, from what it is that you really, really want. You see this Mother of Baskets here again, opportunities, love, prayer, but using your intuition on whether or not you should go. And the Wheel of Fortune, it's the tens. The tens are endings. Tens are endings, learning lessons. You see the fixed signs with the world, not the world, the Wheel of Fortune. And now we see 2 sixes, the 6 of air, and now the 6 of wands. This has to do with a pride and ego issue with some of you. Some of y'all are dealing with somebody, and it could even be you, that's very prideful. They come first, needing a lot of validation and or attention here. It could have been very, very much that somebody's attention seeking has cost them a relationship with you. 3 of Knives here. Somebody being very focused on themselves and or work. We see the 8 of Coins and the courtship. Gemini energy. This to me speaks to somebody prioritizing other things. It could even be their work, business, school, their family, over this situation with you, or a situation with you. Now I almost feel like this has to do with somebody's priorities and whether or not they have their priorities together. Or maybe, Capricorn, it's a situation where you're not a priority to this person and or these people. Let's get into this 3 of Knives. What is this hurtful issue? Though, remember that these readings are general, so take what resonates, leave what does not. No, since we pulled it. The 4 of Wands and the Lovers again. Heavy air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But what is this other relationship that takes priority? Again, back to the, there's something else going on here. And even for those of you that this is a workplace situation, because everything is not romantic, it could also be a friendship situation. But somebody's on the back burner. Somebody's not a priority. We see the 6 of Wands. Or maybe it just has to do with somebody needing to follow behind someone. Somebody needing to feel like they're in a leadership position or over someone. And we see the Chariot in reverse. There is a person or a relationship, family, a person or a relationship where there's another relationship or person that is being prioritized above you. And we see things not moving in a direction of changing around, turning around, I should say. It does speak to somebody's inability to move on. Somebody being stuck here, possibly, putting somebody on a pedestal, watching from a distance. So with that Page of Swords and now with this Queen of Cups, hoping and praying that they get this opportunity. But it looks like the golden opportunity ain't coming. Like somebody's blindly and willfully holding on to a situation that is not, again, that is not turning into anything. You see the Hermit here now in the reverse flying out. It's somebody is not wanting to be alone, not wanting to let a situation go, not wanting to be separated. It's really giving codependence. Like somebody's inability to make a decision or this need to be with someone, inability to be alone is keeping somebody stuck in situations that aren't moving. They're not moving in a positive direction or anything. They're moving backwards. It's regressing. And then the Hermit in reverse also speaks to somebody who lacks introspection. So again, the blame shifting, not taking any accountability. And that could be on both sides. Because again, the person that's holding on to somebody who's holding on to somebody else, that's a personal issue. Nobody's wasting your time when it's so blatant that somebody has other options. Somebody would rather be elsewhere, entertaining something. Yeah. And also with this King of Swords, not even wanting to speak. Sword down, new relationship here with the Four of Wands, just completely moved on. And whenever I see the king or queen of air or earth, it speaks to a serious commitment, a married couple. So this is, and we've already seen the Empress, the Lovers here twice. Somebody's already made this choice. And somebody's hoping that their second place position is going to overrule someone's first place. And that's not what this is. And I feel like I did a reading on this before. I really can't stand these third-party readings. I don't know why they continue to come up because, listen, if you're in the back burner position, understand that that's where you're going to be, period. Nobody's about to upgrade you. It is giving a little bit of delusion. Holding on to nothing, a need to let it go. The thinking and hemming and all. It's like somebody's waiting for somebody to tell them what to do or what they should do, whether or not they should move on. But there's also this wanting somebody to come back here or take some type of accountability for their actions or give them some type of explanation as to why they've chosen to go elsewhere with their commitment. There's also some of you with these things here that are waiting for this person to come back so that you can have a conversation and just forgive them and move on. That you would just like to pick up, where this relationship left off. And not be separated. And that kind of goes back to that Page of Swords and that Ten of Pentacles with like an immature mindset of like, oh, well, if I just let it go, things will just be better. Now we see the Ten of Swords here. Endings. Betrayal. We see an ugly monster here. Right. It's ugly. There's a need to cut something. That Six of Pentacles with that, somebody confronting somebody, dealing with there's a need. Somebody wants somebody to acknowledge something that they're not going to. They want somebody to give them closure that they're not going to get from this person. We see Aquarius here with the Star. Okay. Capricorn here with the Devil. Right. It's a toxic connection. There's this need to get wanting to be face to face or have that last conversation, family. And it's about control with the Devil. It is about manipulation. It is about power. It is about getting back in alignment. That's getting back balance with this person. Again, getting this commitment together. Family. If somebody has shown you this much, to where there's no question in this reading that there's someone else, they have other options, they're busy even with this Eight of Coins, working on this other options, investing in this other option, not wanting to let it go here with the Hermit. Happy even with the Four of Wands. And some of you, this person could have even found out about the third party situation with you. Their main person could know about you or vice versa. You know your situation better than me. And now they have this new beginning off of this falling out with you. So while you're at a crossroads waiting for this person to come back, these people are at a crossroads waiting to move on from you. Laughing, You cannot trust somebody who's doing something with you behind somebody else's back, like they're not doing something behind your back with somebody else. Virgo energy with this Nine of Pentacles. Those of you where somebody's saying that they're working a lot, it's not about working a lot. It's not about working on things. If somebody wanted to be single and alone, they would be single and alone. They're choosing not to. We see the Emperor here. So we've seen the Empress, now the Emperor, married man, married woman, Aries, right? Somebody being in control, a business owner even. But it also speaks to somebody having a lot of pride and holding a grudge. An elephant never forgets. But also somebody slow to make a move, slow to make progress. So those of you that are waiting, to give this person a second chance or another opportunity, or wondering if this person will come back, for those of you that are providing this person with a lot of validation, and they know that you're waiting for them to come back because they know you don't want to be with anybody else, or you're not feeling yourself enough to move on, they'll continue to play with you. Why not? Why not? If they know that you're waiting like this, okay, patiently for them to arrive, to get word from them, again, this cup ready and waiting, well, there's no rush to come back to you. There's no rush to make it right. They already know that you're hoping and praying for them. Right? Clearly, their gut tells them they don't have to talk. They don't have to make a move. They don't have to do anything else because you're not going anywhere. Okay? Not making any moves. Somebody's already chosen this person that's prioritized somebody else over them as their main choice. And I feel that it does have to do with physical appearances, the physical relationship between you and this person, but also the snake here, there's a toxic element to this. I feel like for some of you, it's the fact that there is a third party involved, that it is taboo, that also has somebody locked in. The sun, the judgment, yeah. For some of you, it is indeed the taboo-ness, or even for the other person, that has this person excited and or interested. But if this situation were to come out of the closet and be public, it would not be as exciting to someone that is involved. This is somebody who likes to keep a situation separate, right? Keeping situations separate, not wanting to address the elephant in the room, just moving on. No communication, no explanation here with the Six of Swords. And we see illusion and deception here. We see the having many options. We see somebody courting somebody here, even in the background with the Seven of Cups, keeping their options open. Some of y'all are waiting, again, very patiently, for somebody to make a choice that's already made a choice. They've already made a choice. We see the Ten of Pentacles again. The railroad, right? Somebody's choosing their family, where they're already at, home. Cancer again, moving towards this, where they're already at. The illusion and deception, again, the Seven of Baskets, again, keeping the options open. I don't really feel like there's a lot of illusion and deception, though. I feel like it's somebody being almost like delusional, or being stuck in 8 and 9 of Swords, that somebody feels like they've invested too much time, that they've invested too much of themselves to let a situation go. And it is stubbornness. It is pride that is keeping somebody locked in. It's got pride has somebody holding on, keeping someone in the background. And pride also has somebody in the background wanting to be in first place, for somebody who's never going to prioritize them. If somebody wanted to be with you and make you their man or their woman, it wouldn't take months. They would make a move. We see, right, the free man here. They would make that move. They would take that leap of faith. They would just do it. We see also the Hierophant here, the Hangman. We see the Ancestor. So we see Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Gemini. All these major red flags that a commitment is not what it seems. This person is letting you know where their commitment lies. It's time to hang something up and let it go. We see the Gullah Jack, the Ancestors, and the right. Wherever they have this commitment with, and the Mother of Coins speaks to a mom, okay, a parental figure, this person that they have children with, a family with, is where somebody is staying. Okay? You're wondering why they haven't spoken about what's going on with you and them. That's because nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. It is what it is. There's no reason to explain what's understood. That a situation, someone is always going to be playing a small role. A role here in the background. And we see the emotional distance as we look at, we're going to put him right on top of here. All this water, right? There's a major difference in how you two feel emotionally about each other. While somebody's all in, Somebody's only coming in sometimey, here and there. Page of Cups. Coming in with apologies, small promises, little gifts, but not anything serious. It really speaks to missed opportunities here with the Four of Cups, but wasted time, wasted emotions. Somebody even being very childish. Yeah. Capricorns, it is time for you to make a decision. Those of you that are waiting for this other person to do so, you will just be waiting. You will just be waiting. And also with this 8, there's a need to just focus on working on yourself. Instead of this watching and waiting to see what they're doing, focusing on yourself is not only going to keep you from thinking about this, but also bringing other people and other opportunities in for you, Capricorns. That's all I have for you today. Please let me know it resonated. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the membership family, check out the Capricorn playlist, and I'll be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.